Hi, I'm Kathy Woodard with Public Service and Agriculture at Clemson University, and I'm here at the South Carolina Water Resources Conference in Columbia, South Carolina. This year at the conference, we were lucky to have a set of students from a high school here in South Carolina who came to the conference. And I have with me Julie Miller, who's an assistant principal for instruction at the Next Gen Magnet School at Edisto High School in Orangeburg. So welcome, Ms. Miller. It's so good to have you.
Thank you. We feel lucky to be here.
Well, tell me how you thought about bringing all of your students. How many do you have, and what made you think about bringing your students to this particular conference?
We brought 26 students with us today, and the program started last year, the Next Gen Magnet School. And the purpose of the program was to really prepare our students better to enter the workforce and to enter college. We want to be that school that can really create the profile of the South Carolina graduate. And so in doing so, we wanted to make sure that our students got real life experiences within the curriculum. So we started using project-based learning. And with project-based learning, it's about the students developing them as a whole, where they're working collaboratively in groups to solve real life problems. And so last year, our school partnered with a local business, the SI Group in Orangeburg, and solved one of the problems with rusting in their cooling towers.
Okay.
This year we decided to take a little bit different approach, and we thought about the Edisto River. The Edisto River runs through Orangeburg, South Carolina, and provides our water. And so we talked to students and talked to them about how important the Edisto River is to our community and how we needed to make sure that we're taking measures to ensure that it stays pure and that we're able to use that water. And so recently the students have been studying different case studies from around the country, really from around the world, about different industries and how they have polluted their water system and the different effects that it had on their community and environment. And so we brought them here today to learn more about the water system in South Carolina and how it works, so that when they go back to school, they'll have more information. Because eventually at the end of this project, they'll have interviewed the different companies from Orangeburg, and they will have been to those companies and even done testing upriver and downriver in Edisto, or in the Edisto River, and they will have learned where our companies kind of end up on their report card, because they'll have a checklist. These are the things that companies should be doing to keep us safe, and they'll find out what the companies are actually doing, and then they're going to report to the companies their different grades. And that's going to be something they do in private with the companies. But then they're going to collect the data from all of the different companies and report it to like our Chamber of Commerce, our representatives, our senators, and show them what our somewhat district or county report card is as far as how the county's doing in keeping our rivers safe.
This is phenomenal.
Well,
this is really about engaging the future, so yeah.
It is, and we want them to be innovative, we want them to be researchers, we want them to be interviewers, we want them to be public speakers. We want to build them as a complete person. And other parts of our program include our students giving community service hours every month, attending community events, because we want them to understand the importance of their role in the community and just about building those relationships and building those skills.
Oh, great. So what are some of the sessions that they've been attending? I know, like you said, you've got 26 of them. So did they select the sessions that they want to go to?
The teachers got together and we looked at the different tracks. And so they chose the different tracks based on what they thought would be best for, or correlated best with the project.
So which tracks are they staying with?
Well, my group is with the agriculture track. I know we did 3 other tracks other than that. The planning, we went to that one, and 2 others which I can't think of at the top of my head.
Oh, well, very good. So are you going to be here for both days?
We are. The students got on a bus this morning at 6:30 this morning to drive up here. They will get home about 7:30 tonight, and they will get right back on the bus to come back here tomorrow. Like our school right now at the Next Gen Magnet School has 0 funding from our district. And so the only way we were able to come up here was through y'all's generosity. Y'all donated all of the conference costs for the students and for the teachers. We were able to have the the Orangeburg Soul and Water Foundation gave us the money to get the bus up and back every day. And so it's just been like the community really shows how much they care about us, and hopefully we're showing how much we care about them. It's all about partnerships, you know, like it takes a village to raise a kid, and so that's what we're implementing.
Well, we hope that you will be back next year, that they will put in to present on some of their findings that they come up with, and they can be presenters at next year's conference.
That would be
cool,
wonderful. And
yeah.
you know, these are freshman students.
Oh, excellent.
Ninth grade babies. So yes, we hope to develop them and keep them going, and I think that would be a great upward step for them to be the presenters.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us today, and thank you for bringing them here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.